In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started on your Google Tour. You're going to go to Google Tour Builder, which is located at tourbuilder.withgoogle.com. The link to this is in the virtual field trip folder on EDU 2.0 and resources. So you don't have to type this in, you can just click that. Once you're here, you're going to want to sign in, and the sign in works with your Salem account since it's a Google account. You can look at some of the options in the gallery here. There are some examples of Google tours that have been made. I don't know if all of them would fit with a virtual field trip, but they give you an idea of what a Google tour would be. I'm going to sign in. And there we go. So I'm in my Salem account. My email's open, so it just immediately logged me in. So you'll want to make sure you set up an account. It's completely free. They don't send me any emails or anything, so it's safe to have. Once you've logged in, you'll have some tabs that say Your Tours, a gallery where you can look at other tours that have been made. And then down here you can create a tour. So I'm going to go to create a tour so that you can see me get it started. Now I'm not going to make it beautiful as you will, but you'll at least be able to see how to do each part of the tour. So I'm going to have to give my tour a name. So I'm just going to say test tour. And I'm going to put my name on here. And it says your tour is completely private until you decide to share it with others. Of course, you'll share it with me at least, hopefully also your classmates. So I'm going to create tour. And then it gives me this template. So that it really is similar to just filling in the blank. It has the template already for you, and then you're just going to plug in what you want into the template that already exists. So right now, it has the map here ready for me to find a place, my introduction page. I have the tour name and my name. I can add a picture if I want to, and you see if I do want to add a picture, I would just click Add Photo, and I can add pictures from pictures that already exist within my Google account. I can upload pictures, so those will be pictures that are on my computer. I can search for images, so it pulls up Google, or I can paste the image URL, which if you would like to learn how to do that, I can explain that more. But searching for images seems like it would work pretty easily, and same with uploading photos. So say I searched for an image. I haven't thought of my topic. I should have probably done that before I started the video. Say we're doing a tour of colleges and we're going to visit Salem, or maybe local colleges. So we'll visit Salem, Winston-Salem State. So maybe I want to look for an image that would work with Salem College. So I searched for Salem College, and there are a lot of pictures. So maybe I can choose one and hit select, and it inserts the picture for me. I can edit it if I need to. But not do too much with it, because you're limited a tad. Because it's so easy to just add it, that kind of makes up for the fact that you're limited in the editing part. And then I can type in here. So you saw in the example that the student typed something on each section of the tour for her students to read, and that's where you would do it here. So it has our familiar looking edit bar, that's similar to Word and PowerPoint and other things that you use. I can also choose the path color. So that's the color that will appear as I make different marks. So right now it's yellow, which means the lines in between my place markers will be yellow. So let's just leave it at that for right now. I'm just going to leave everything as it is right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is add a location. And that's going to start my tour. So I need to start by typing a location. So I might have an exact address, or I might just have a name of something. So for example, I could start typing in Salem College, and it pulls it for me, just like when you're searching in Google Maps or Google Earth, it pulls it. So I find it, and my map is going to travel there, and there we are, and I can click add to my tour. So I have it on my tour. Now I can add pictures if I want to, just as you saw in the example. So maybe I have pictures I want to upload. I can upload a video. I can look through albums. I can search for images. I can search through YouTube, so you can insert a video right there if you want to. So you have lots of options for that section. I think that most of my students didn't use this section at all. We didn't see a purpose for it, so you can skip over that. Then within here, you might have some kind of description for the students. You might have some kind of question or questions for the students. Maybe you have a link for them to follow. If you have a link, then you'll type something and hit link, and you'll paste the link in here. So maybe we're going to go to Salem's website and click OK. Now I have a link. So again, my link would just be, I highlight the text that I have, I click link, and I paste my URL in there. So you saw in the other video that the student had those things in her section, this middle section of the tour, and I thought that was great because it gave a way for her students to interact with the tour. They had something to read, they had a question to answer, and they had some kind of extension by clicking on the link. You absolutely do not have to include a link on every page, but I think it would be great if you could include at least one, maybe, so that the students have something extra to do within their tour. Okay, so I have my first one. I didn't add any pictures, but I just wanted you to at least see what that would be. Now one thing I could do is I could zoom in more for the students, and it should end up staying that way. Oh yeah, so I can come over here and I can lock this view. So you see this blue button. If I zoom in and hit lock this view, then when my students go to this part, it should lock it for them. Then I can come over here and hit add location again. Maybe now I want to go to a specific place at Salem, or maybe I want to go to Winston-Salem State. So there it is. I click on it. I add it to my tour. I can add pictures or video. I would add my description, maybe a question or two, maybe a link,